Hi everyone! Welcome to the very last editing exercise recap of the semester and probably the very last video for me this semester. Because this is the very last editing exercise recap, I don't really have any new tips and techniques to share with you. The goal of this exercise was to use the ones you've been practicing all semester, but especially the techniques for paragraph unity, sentence cohesion, and conciseness. So I'm not going to recap those techniques, which I've already recapped. What I will do is give you a couple of hints about ways to revise the exercise, just in case you aren't satisfied with your grade and would like to give it another try. So the basic premise of this exercise is as follows. You are a partner at an emergency veterinary clinic that routinely allows school veterinary students to assist in surgeries. You asked one of the junior vets to prepare a set of guidelines for the vet students assisting in electrosurgery. The junior vet sends you the guidelines below for your approval. Use track changes to edit the guidelines for paragraph unity, sentence cohesion, and conciseness. So, how might we improve the guidelines for surgery? Well, on a purely document design level, you've got some headings in the guidelines, but they're not really set apart from the text in any way that signals, hey, look at me, like a heading should. So you want to distinguish those headings visually from the rest of the text. You can do this by making the heading font bigger, making it bold, italicizing it, changing the color of the font, or some combination of those techniques, or possibly even others. Another thing you'll notice visually, which will also have an impact on the prose stylistically, is that some of the paragraphs are kind of big. You will want to work for greater paragraph unity, so you'll want to make sure that each paragraph only has one main idea and that it has a strong controlling idea at the beginning. If a paragraph has more than one main idea, split it up, and hint, you'll want to split up at least one of these paragraphs, and you'll likely have to make up some controlling ideas to control the paragraphs as well. The next issue is sentence cohesion. You may have to either arrange some sentences within each paragraph and or rearrange the sentences themselves so that you move smoothly from old information to new information in each sentence. You can use those A, B, B, C or A, B, A, C patterns here to help you achieve that cohesion. And finally, you want to edit for conciseness. One major hint I'll give you is that guidelines for surgery are essentially a set of instructions, and the last thing you want in a set of instructions is passive voice. Maybe not the last thing, but pretty close to the last thing. You are literally asking someone to do something in instructions, so you want to make things as active as possible. In a set of instructions, one way to do that is to use the imperative voice, the voice that has that implicit you as a subject. So just as an example, the very first sentence is, the smallest electrode that will obtain the desired results should be used. Should be used by whom? That sentence is passive voice. So we can start by saying, you should use the smallest electrode that will obtain the desired results. But then we go actually even further by eliminating that you and the should and just go for plain old, straightforward, active imperative voice. Use the smallest electrode that will obtain the desired results. There are probably even more revisions you can make to that sentence, but that's where I'm going to stop. Alright, so those are my hints in case you want to try the exercise again. Since this is the last time you might see me in video form, before I end, I want to say thank you all for an awesome semester. Hang in there, it's almost over. If you're graduating, best of luck, and if you're not, I hope you have a fun and relaxing winter break. Bye!